Alright guys, so back again to talk about this week's pickups. I was out last week, I was on vacation, so I didn't get a chance to really talk about like some of the things that actually did come in while I was gone. So we're going to talk about those today, and then I'll talk about something that's got the internet up in arms in regards to toy collecting right now. So first thing that I got in is I was actually caught a deal on a Stalker. He was one of the few that I didn't have in my G.I. Joe collection. I wasn't really doing a lot of Joes at first. It was strictly all Cobras, so I'm trying to start to collect Joes, but I'm waiting till I catch them on sale. I mean, at this point, since I waited so long, I might as well just wait till I can catch them at a good sale. And this guy was like $10, so I was really happy to get him. I haven't taken him out of the box yet because if you can see over my shoulder, my Joe shelf case is a little full, so I'm trying to figure out how to do that. All right. I'll take him out later. Next one, speaking of G.I. Joes, I got in Mutt and Junkyard. But as you can see in the box, I am missing the helmet, the glasses, the mask, the rifle, and the gun. I did not notice. I was at Target, and some other toy tubers had been saying that Target was doing sale on this set. And I was so happy that I found it, and it was the last one, that I didn't pay attention when I picked it up and threw it in the basket, that when I paid for it and I got all the way home and I didn't look on it, and then I went on vacation, and then I came back to try to open it and it was missing all of the stuff, and even the tape was broken. So somebody literally just opened it at the store, or somebody else took it out and then returned it minus the thing. So either way, it kind of sucks, but I do have Junkyard, just minus some of his accessories. I got other weapons from other Joes, and he can just carry those if that's the thing. But you know, the dog's there, the extra head, I'm kind of happy with that, and all the hands are there. So that's the more important things with this. So he is, and once again, Joe's shelf is full, so I will get to that. I'll put them out there as soon as I possibly can. I'm going to do another room tour probably in a month or so, just to kind of give you guys some updates as far as where I'm at on the room and my collection. All right. Sticking with Joe's, one of the things that came in while I was gone was my Doc. And I am going to heat him up, and I'm going to take his arms off so I can take his vest off. I want my Doc to look like the cartoon Doc. So I am actually going to take all of this. This vest is really, really cool that you can pop these things off and kind of re-sort them however you want to. But that's not how I want my Doc to look. I don't need him with a helmet. I just need him with his glasses, which are crooked right now. And his doctoring stuff. Yeah, that's a word. So he's really, really great so far. So I'm going to heat him up, and I'm going to take all that stuff off of him to where I can get this vest off. And then I'm thinking about gluing the glasses off, because 3 times already with me playing with him, I thought I lost the glasses, and I'm in fear. Like with Sergeant Slaughter, I had to buy a second Sergeant Slaughter just in case I lost the stupid glasses, and he was on sale at Ollie's too. So last thing that I got in before I start talking about other stuff, and this one was a goodie because everywhere else this has been sold out. I got FOMO on this particular character because I didn't order him at the time, and I have an X-Men collection and I definitely needed him, and that's the Cable that recently came out. This one's more of the arcade one, the video game Cable, which I'm fine with because this is right now the best Cable out there. I know they do the older ones that's got all the gear and stuff, and I don't want that Cable. I'd rather have my Cable look like this, but if they could have just made that arm not have a sleeve. I know it's the arcade, but you know, that's the only thing they're missing, and some pouches and stuff like that. They could have given him a few more pouches. That would have been perfect. But right now, I love that we got him, and I'm happy to. Oh, so the way I got him is just that he popped up on Amazon from a seller. Somebody was just selling, some little smaller toy store was just selling it at regular price. Blew me away. They were selling it at regular price. Meanwhile, everybody else was selling this figure for like 50 to 75 bucks, and this one was at regular price. It was in England, and it took like 3 weeks to get it, but I'm happy that I got it, and I got it at regular price. So I'm very, very happy about that. I'm going to finagle to get him on my little X-Men shelf back there, because I need him to sit with the rest of the group. Now, that's all I got for toy pickups. I do have a few other things that are coming in, so I'll talk about those next week. But the thing that's on the internet right now that's driving everybody crazy is the one-to-man Cobra Commander. I know that when they first put it up, they put it up and they didn't really notify. I know the toy tubers were talking about like maybe August 5th, but nobody knew for sure. And then when they put the notification up, they put it up in an email that I didn't get until later on. And then by the time I really noticed it, it was already sold out. But Pulse members also went through the same thing too, because it looks like they just sold their on-hand stock that they carried over from the convention. So that sold out real quick. Fast forward, the next day they put it back up again. I was able to grab one for me and a friend, brother, and I was able to grab one for me and him, and then it quickly sold out after that. I felt like I should have just went to the 5 limit, just so if anybody else needed one, I could have got one for them, and I could have sold it to them at cost, or I could have scalped like everybody else seems to be doing with these figures lately. But this is the same crap I went through with Serpentor and Mindbender. I both missed them on the first day. I got them on the second day. They keep putting these things up. I think a lot of the people who bought the max of 5 are seeing that, you know, people kind of got it, and I think they're canceling those orders because I'm even seeing the eBay prices. Like, he was once at like $130. Now it's come down to somewhere like $60 to $80. So they're even realizing like, hey, the people are gotten it now, so we can't ask these astronomical prices for this particular figure. So with that being said, I think all those people are canceling their orders. So be patient. It's gonna come back in stock. Hasbro likes money. They're not gonna say like, oh well, you missed your chance. Though they did kind of say that with Mindbender. And the Master of Disguise Zartan, which another one where I got on the second round. I didn't get in the first round. I always miss out on the first round. I never get it I normally get on the second round. So just be patient. It will come back into stock, and you guys will be able to get it. If not, the prices on eBay, do not pay them. They will drop down. Give it by the time like these new pre-orders, once they start releasing, those prices will come down on eBay. If not, the FOMO people who bought it right now, they'll put theirs up for sale and just kind of bar them down closer to what the actual thing costs plus shipping. And it's like, you'll probably get it that way. It's not as big of an outrage as the toy community is making it seem. It is something that we will get over with and we'll move forward. We've had characters and figures that have gone in and out of stock. Stop threatening to stop supporting the line or selling your whole collection, because we all know that you're all lying. All right. Lastly, HasLab update. It's at 13,000 as of 13.2 and some change. That's last I looked at it as of today, which means if we're getting about 200 backers or units sold, however they want to call it, a day, we'll probably get the gunner probably in the next couple of days, which is great, because then now we can start trying to hit that 18,000 for the Baroness. Oh, God, that seems so far away. Jeez, why didn't they just do 16,000? I don't know why they had to go 18,000. But it's so far away. I know we're going to hit it because there's a lot of people that back at the last minute. So I know we'll jump that up and hit her regardless. But I would love to hit her early, so maybe we can kind of force Hasbro's hand to give us another character without charging us the $25 for, because they know that like if we hit it now before the deadline, we're gonna still add on a few thousand more backers at the end. All right, so that's all I got for this week. Next week I'll talk to you some things that I'm having come in. Next week is hopefully my executive replicas trio will be in by then, hopefully, and then some other stuff that I got coming up. But we'll talk to you guys next week. Take it easy.